Hi, welcome to Stinkbait. Again, I appreciate you for stopping by with us. We're talking some ball. We're talking some March Madness today again. Our bracket is it's fucked. Yeah. So sorry if you followed our advice. You definitely lost, just like we did. We thought Clemson was going to be able to, pull out on top of who was it, McNeese?
Yeah.
But
Bro, I would have definitely, bro. Y'all are lucky I wasn't on here. Y'all shit would still be going right now.
I
There's no
think we
perfect
would be
brackets
lucky.
left.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
mine would have still been though.
did you fill out a bracket?
No, I don't fill out brackets, bro.
Oh, you don't fill
But
out brackets, yeah. Okay,
yeah, they
too
don't.
cool
They
for
don't.
that.
No, I'm not too cool. They like banned me from that shit.
He's
Yeah.
too good. He's too good.
They're like, bro, that'd be just giving away money.
Okay, so let's at least fill out there is still the Sweet 16 left, and that's exactly what we are going to be covering today. Um, it does look like Duke is the front runner right now, right? I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of players that can give them a chance, though, give them a run for their money. So let's go deeper into that, see exactly who's still a player in this, and if there's anybody that's going to be able to beat Duke, who's it going to be?
The first team they play, Arizona.
You think Arizona's going to be that one?
Dude,
I
I
feel
think
like
Arizona's beat them once this year already.
no way.
Arizona lost to Duke, but their player that Arizona has that's like their best player, Caleb Love,
Caleb Love.
he beat Coach K in his final year. He knocked out Paolo Banchero, and he dropped 30 points last game to beat Oregon. So he's on a tear.
Okay, so we have Michigan and Auburn. That's like one of the first games that I'm seeing right
Auburn's
here.
nice. Auburn's
Au-
nice.
Auburn's okay. Weren't they kind of struggling against Alabama State at the beginning of the game, and they kind of just took off from it? Or am I remembering that incorrectly?
They really haven't played that great the whole tournament.
I didn't think that they were. I at least at the beginning, and they ended up, winning. But they beat Creighton by 12, and I think that's a good win right there. And going against Michigan next, who's got that one? Who do y'all think?
I think Auburn, personally.
You think Auburn still got it? Hunter, what do you think?
Yeah, probably Auburn. I'd have to say Auburn.
Who does Michigan have? Is there anybody notable?
Ex-Auburn player. I
Just
can't remember his name. Yeah, his name's Trey or something, but he's pretty nice. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna single-handedly beat Auburn though.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish I knew these guys a little bit more, but just from what I've been seeing, Auburn, if I had to put money on it, I would go ahead and give it to them. But next, so Ole Miss and Michigan State. I had Michigan State getting into the I think Final Four actually. So, and I know, looks like they can. They got one of the Fears brothers in their backcourt. He looks pretty good. The rest of the team looks really good. A lot better than Oklahoma did, which I will address that. If we had one more player other than Fears on the court, we would be.
You talking about Oklahoma?
Yeah. We barely lost to UConn. I mean, we had them against the ropes, bro. Brandon, you were watching that game. You know that, right?
Yeah. I mean, Jeremiah Fears was fucking cooking, bro. But when you're playing UConn, you got to have more than one player to win that game, and they didn't have that, so that's why they lost ultimately.
I think our center did pretty good in that game, but I mean, at the end, we needed a little bit more of a push. But I don't know. What do y'all think about it? We'll go back to that. Okay, Ole Miss, Michigan State. What do y'all think? I don't know anything about Ole Miss and them being that good, but they did just beat the shit out of Iowa State, 91-78.
I know. Ole Miss is in the SEC, and the SEC's got a lot of teams left in the bracket. So I mean, obviously they had the SEC was great this year. So
yeah, but we're talking SEC and Big Ten. Big Ten's always around. I think that historically Big Ten has been pretty good at basketball. SEC is a little bit new to it. So I
Yeah.
think that, like, historically, if I'm putting my money on it, I think Michigan State comes out on top. They
I,
beat New
I
Mexico, but not by too much. But I think it's still doable. I think that they'll come out with the win. What do y'all think, though?
I think I'm gonna go with Ole Miss.
Go with Ole Miss.
It's
Bad.
hard to say. I see it going either way. They got our old Ole Miss got our old head coach, Chris Beard. You know, he coached at Tech. He took us to a
And
national championship game, so the dude knows what he's doing. He's a great coach. But
yeah,
then he went to Texas and fucking beat on his wife, and then he
yeah.
I didn't know
I
that.
think I'm gonna go with Ole Miss now. I think I'm gonna be with Ole Miss for sure.
He's going Ole Miss. Okay. So Brandon,
Yeah.
I have Michigan State. I have Michigan State winning in my brackets, but this is a game like I said I could see swinging either way. So I'm not opposed to either of the picks.
I really think Michigan State goes in on this, but for a stink bait answer to let our viewers know, right now it's Michigan State, Hunters, Ole Miss. Brandon is currently undecided. It sounds like. So to give our
Uh,
viewers an answer on who they should pick in their bracket.
I would go Michigan State. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts lately, and they've been saying even like Michigan State's going to be really hard to beat in this tournament. I mean, till they play Auburn, I think. But yeah, I think Michigan State walks out with it somehow.
Gotcha. So I mean, the next one, I'm pretty sure I think that we have your answer on Arkansas versus Texas Tech. I don't know about that one though because Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Arkansas
Fuck
has,
you.
yeah. I mean, they have Kentucky's old coach, right?
Coach
Yeah.
Coach Calipari, one of the
Calipari.
best
Yeah,
ever.
I mean, yeah, he does have a resume. Arkansas is looking pretty good. They've been competing in the SEC. I'm looking around. Okay, Arizona's a part of the Big 12 as well, but okay, BYU too. Okay, it's a little bit mixture of conferences here. So, but yeah, if I'm being honest,
Y'all's
I
bracket's going to be fucked.
I
Telling you.
mean, I don't
Y'all,
know. You
you're
really think?
betting against the guy who just won Big 12 Player of the Year, essentially, if you go with Arkansas. That motherfucker, JT
What does that
Popper.
mean?
What, what
So
does
you
that
can't
mean?
you can't vote against the guy because one
Hey,
player did like good for a year. What?
well, we also are one of the only teams that have beat Houston all year, dude. And we beat them at their home. So that just goes to show you when we're really playing, we're really fucking hooping out there. But hey,
Yeah. Hey,
y'all know my pick.
Yeah, Texas Tech, man. Hey, guns up. Hey, you-
Oh man, don't do them like that. I mean, Tech has been pretty good. They look actually pretty dangerous. And they've been winning. They just beat Drake 64 to
oh,
77.
holy
So,
shit! They beat
but
Drake,
at the same time,
Aubrey Graham.
Arkansas beat St. John 75 to 66. So, Hunter, you're reconnecting. It looks like, is that what it says
Yeah,
on your end?
yeah.
Okay.
Look, he's froze. All I can see is he's froze on my screen.
All right.
That's fucking weird.
All right. Well, you're back now. It looks
There
like
he
it.
is.
It's still reconnecting for some reason. Oh, it looks. He kicked him.
Hmm.
That's great.
Hey,
This is
y'all
gonna be
go
a.
Arkansas all day. That
Yeah,
bracket
that's
ain't
That's
be
weird.
making it past Thursday.
maybe. I don't know. I think Arkansas does look good. Tech at the same time does it as well. So I feel like this might
It's
be a
gonna be a
good.
dogfight.
I feel like it might be a good opportunity to do a coin flip because I don't know
Yeah.
exactly where this one goes. You know, it could go either way, and I don't want to be liable if I get it wrong.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. I just know it's going to be a dogfight either way. Arkansas is also getting back their leading scorer of the year. He's coming back for this game. He was out the first two games of the tournament. So, I mean, it's really going to be a really good game. But I just think with the depth that Tech actually has and the players that we have,
My bad.
we'll somehow. No, you're good. I
You
think we'll
think
somehow find a way to pull it out, but
with
that's my opinion.
the depth that they have, okay? I mean, I don't know. Isn't it his like first year at Arkansas?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that makes me kind of feel like I don't know. Like maybe they're still building. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's been a while since Kentucky's won. Isn't that the reason he went to Arkansas?
Yeah, because he was really struggling at Kentucky. People thought, whenever he first came in, he was like, the person that walked on water. And then they were talking about it there. Like, for him to come in to Arkansas and take them to 16 is, like, really good for their first year. But I don't know. I don't see it happening. A lot of other sports analysts don't see it happening. But let's flip a coin for it. I like it. Let's flip a
All right,
coin.
yeah, I'll flip a coin for my decision. 1 second, guys.
Fuck that. We're going Arkansas.
Fuck you, bro.
All right, so Washington is Arkansas, and Ellis Island is Texas Tech. Okay, everybody good with that? And Arkansas.
All right, Arkansas it is.
I
Stingbait's
told
gotta
you.
go Arkansas. Yeah, Stingbait's got to go Arkansas on that
I
one.
told
we'll
you it was
see.
going to be Arkansas.
I think the coin's undefeated, though, right? From every coin
No.
flip, it's not. Oh, okay.
The coin fucked us,
The coin's
bro.
fucked. Okay, I honestly got to go back and watch what I say before I recite it on the next episode, but it's all good. Maryland versus Florida.
Florida.
Florida. I'm gonna say Florida on that one. Yeah.
Maryland won on a fucking crazy last second play against Colorado State.
Yeah.
So, I
I'm
think
looking. Well, at the same time, didn't Florida win off some bullshit against UConn? Apparently, that's according to I think his name's Dan Hurley, UConn's coach.
Yeah,
He was saying they got fucked.
Yeah, but UConn, they've played good basketball for like 4 or 5 years in a row. I mean, they're going to be tough to beat anyways, even though Florida is really talented, it's not just, they're not just going to walk through anybody, especially somebody of UConn's caliber.
So you're saying that Maryland should have walked through Colorado State, or at least been.
Yeah, I think that Maryland should have. I mean, I think Maryland's good. Don't get me wrong, and I don't know his name, but he made a fantastic shot. Like he made a great play to end the game. But I feel like they should have handled Colorado State a little bit better than what they did. But I mean, every game's different.
Yeah,
so,
that is true.
I mean, but Florida, I think Florida is going to handle Maryland.
I'm good with that. I'm good with putting Florida down. I think we're all agreeing on that one. Arizona and Duke.
Duke.
But dude, if Caleb Love comes out and he plays his fucking ass off, dude, it's
hey,
gonna be so
Cooper fucking Flag.
Bro, yeah, he's cold. Don't get me wrong, he's cold, but I have not seen Cooper Flag do anything like I saw Caleb Love do against Oregon last fucking round.
Cooper, I'm telling you, watch, bro. The Great White Hope.
I agree. I have Duke winning my brackets. I want that to happen, obviously.
The Great White Hope.
Yeah, he's fucking cold.
I think this is hold on. I think this is the reason that I hate anybody that Hunter really likes. I just absolutely hate him. I think it's because of just how annoying Hunter is about whoever it is that he likes. I mean, I swear to God, I want to be a Flag. I want to be a fan of Flag. Hunter's riding his dick so hard that it makes it hard for me.
It makes it hard for you?
It makes it hard for me to
the way I'm riding Cooper Flag, it's making you hard.
Oh
God, Hunter makes everything gay though.
Hey, I do got one question for you though, Hunter. Do you think that Cooper Flag is better than Paolo Banchero was like 3 years ago? Like, it's just an honest question.
I'll answer that one. Yes.
You think he is?
I've noticed him more than that. Yeah, I mean.
I mean,
me personally.
I think they're different. I think Paolo Banchero is super underrated right now. I mean, he's in his third year in the NBA. Bro, he is I mean, he's less athletic than LeBron, but I mean, he looks like LeBron the way he plays.
Yeah. No, he does. I agree.
He's
Is he going to
filthy.
be able to? Do you think he's ever going to be able to get anything done in Orlando, or do you think he's going to be?
I
He's
mean,
going to have to
honestly,
go to
bro,
somewhere else get some
I
rings.
think Orlando's a big a kind of a big market. You know, they're in Orlando. People want to play in Orlando. They want to live in Orlando. I mean, there's girls in Orlando, and I mean,
Money
yeah,
aside, I mean, I'm not really saying.
I
I'm
think
talking
they
about
could win there.
championships. I mean, I guess
I think they could win
theoretically
there.
they should have before, but I mean, they've had a lot of time. I don't know. Orlando is not a historic winning franchise,
Right.
and they've
I
been
think they
around
could
for a
win there
minute.
though.
They should be able to, but what's holding them back? We'll revisit that later.
Yeah,
Um,
let's get
Arizona
back
Duke.
on
So
Cooper Flag.
we'll say Duke. We'll say Duke
Yeah.
is that team. I'm good with that. They just beat Baylor 89-66, and there was no contest at all throughout the entire game.
Yeah.
Oregon versus Arizona was a 4-point game, so I feel like Duke. I mean, Duke by like 10 or 12. I feel like
Yeah.
is a
Yeah.
fair. We'll see though. All right, BYU, Alabama. BYU beat Wisconsin. That's a big win. But is that going to be their biggest win of the season?
That is, they're done. They're not gonna beat. They're not gonna beat. Spears, I think is his name. Marcus Spears, I think. I don't know. Their point guard's cold.
Hunter?
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Yeah, all right. That's fine. Yeah, Alabama looks pretty good. I think BYU, yeah, they only won by 2. Alabama beat St. Mary's, California. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, St. Mary's, California.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah. Okay. Alabama looks good. That looks like a little bit of a easy game there. So are they going to be ready for what BYU is? BYU going to be bringing it? Is Alabama going to be ready for that? We'll see. Kentucky, Tennessee. What do y'all think?
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Really? That's
Yeah.
pretty surprising. I mean, usually I would think Kentucky.
Yeah, but
What's wrong with
Kentucky,
Kentucky?
they always fold. I mean,
But
even when they have the damn NBA players on their team, they fold. This year ain't no different, and they lost John Calipari. So I mean, they made it to the Sweet 16, right? We're in the Sweet 16, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're done.
they're done. So
Well,
Tennessee looks good. Tennessee's like that.
well, the only thing is like that you can really get into this conversation is that Kentucky beat Tennessee both times they played this year, and it's going to be hard as fuck to beat them a third time with
Yeah,
who Tennessee has. It's hard beating somebody twice in a year, and then you start talking about beating them 3 times. I just don't see it happening,
yeah.
especially for a team like Kentucky.
All right, I'm gonna say Kentucky, just to be the outlier here, but we'll go Tennessee because that's too. Y'all are voting me out here, so that's fine. That's fine. All right, Purdue and Houston.
Houston, LJ Cryer is that fucking dude. Good God.
I'm gonna say Houston on this one. Yeah.
What do you think, Hunter?
I mean, both teams are really, really good, and I really don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know because Purdue they've been really good too, but Houston's they're different too. What's both their records? I know Houston's 33-3, right?
Yeah,
And
Okay.
what's Purdue?
I think Purdue's lost 7 games, if I'm not mistaken, something like that.
I'm trying to look it up real quick. I'm sorry.
I know they're like both super good this year. Hmm. I don't know though, but I mean,
Um,
probably I probably got to go with Houston.
24-11,
Yeah.
Purdue. Yeah. Okay. So I think it's Houston. Houston seems to get up and down the court very, very fast. Their tempo is very, very quick.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of good athletes everywhere on the court. So Houston, I think that if anybody gives Duke a run for their money, if they can get to that game, Houston's going to be that team. But that's just
Yeah.
me. That's just me. We'll see. All right. So we'll go ahead and advance it now. So if Auburn wins the Michigan game, and that's what we predicted. So Auburn advances, Michigan State advances. Who wins that game? Auburn versus Michigan State. That's number like 1 seed versus a 2 seed. That's very close.
I'd go Auburn.
Now,
Yeah, I say Auburn too.
really, y'all gonna vote me out because I'm gonna say Michigan State. I really feel like Michigan State could pull that off because, like we said before, Auburn struggles to begin the game, right? They've been struggling throughout this tournament. If they get to a point where they're playing a good ass team like Michigan State and they're playing bad to begin the game, that could bite them in the ass right there. So I don't know.
Yeah, but did you watch that New Mexico Michigan State game, dude? It was like way closer than what it should have been. Like
I
it
didn't watch
was
it. I'll be honest with you. I didn't watch it. I watched their first game and I was like, okay, they might do something here, you know.
it
But they
was
played
really
like Montana
close.
State or something. And that was a little bit close too. So yeah, I guess I know what you're talking about though. I don't know.
That's the only thing that scares me with Michigan State, honestly. But
I think Michigan State is very sneaky whenever it comes to basketball. Like they're like sneaky good. I'm gonna go
well,
with Michigan State,
Yeah.
but we'll go with Auburn just for the
if
sake of the
Auburn
vote.
does if Auburn does beat Michigan, they just lost in the Big Ten tournament to Michigan State or to Michigan. Michigan State lost to Michigan in the Big Ten championship. So I think if Auburn beats Michigan, then they're probably not going to have much of a problem with Michigan State.
Right. That's true. That's true. All right. Well, I'm fine. I mean, y'all voted for it. We'll go Auburn in that spot. All right. So just to go keep it going. So that just takes care of that. All right. So we voted Arkansas to win this game and Florida. So Florida versus Arkansas. Who would win that game? I mean,
I,
Florida.
Florida?
I think Florida would probably handle Arkansas, and I don't really think it'd be. They played in the regular season, right?
Yeah.
But we all know regular season ball is not the same as
Yeah,
this
it's
tournament. You
not.
know.
It's not, but Arkansas. I think they had a good run this year. They've done well, and I think that they can build on this year. But I don't. They're not going to take it all away, and that's just my opinion. I don't think that they expected to. You know,
Right.
so
Okay.
I think that they've had a good year. And if they make it to the Elite Eight, I think that would be a good year for sure.
That's still on brand for their head coach and everything. So that's
Yeah.
a good point. So we'll go Florida on that. I'm perfectly fine with that. So say Duke wins that game, Bama wins that game. Who wins Duke versus Bama? That's 1 seed versus 2 seed again. I mean, I guess Duke comes out on top of that, right? I mean, what do y'all think, really?
I don't think Duke's really gonna. I don't think they're gonna have a problem, yet. I mean, I
Yeah.
really don't. I think they're gonna handle this game and next this if they do win this coming round against Arkansas. I think that they would win it. Or wait, who is it? Who is it again?
Yeah,
Arizona,
Arizona.
Arizona, and then who would they be playing prediction wise for that we have them?
Uh, Bama. So they'd play
Yeah,
Bama.
yeah. I don't. I just
I mean,
don't see a
Bama's one of
problem
the
really.
yeah. But if they get past Bama, it's like
Isn't Amari Bailey?
is
Doesn't
anybody gonna
Amari
stop?
Bailey play for Bama?
Let me check. I don't know. Good question. Let's see.
Yeah, Bama's had some buckets over the years though.
Well, now since NIL is included on it, they're
Yeah,
always gonna have a fucking solid team.
That's true. That's a good point. All right, so
Now they
what?
got that young blood Mark Sears. And you said his name's Bailey? No, I don't see Bailey on here. But they got a good ass guard and a good ass forward, so
Yeah.
Hey, so who do you think, Brandon, on Duke and
I
Bama?
I think Duke, dude, they're if they're losing to anybody, it's Houston, bro. And I still don't even see them losing to Houston,
Yeah,
to
you'd
be
have to
honest.
see it. You kind of like have to see that one to believe it. Like
Right.
prediction wise, probably still go Duke just in case, just to be safe. All right, so say Tennessee wins this game, Houston wins that game. I'm guessing Houston would probably beat Tennessee, right? We're all on the same page there. Okay, yeah, Houston takes that one. So we'll just work up from here. So Duke versus Houston here.
Duke in a fucking dogfight.
Yeah, I mean that's just one that can go either way. Um,
It can, but Houston's also they're one of the teams that can become very one dimensional at times. They'll have literally LJ Cryer will be gone for 32 points some games because he's literally carrying his entire team. So
gotcha.
I Duke has multiple players that are just straight up ballers, bro. I don't see them, like I said, I don't see them losing, but could just be me.
Hunter, still want to stay with Duke?
Yeah. I
All
don't.
right.
I don't think. Like I said, I mean, they've got three dudes that are probably going to be in the top 10. They got the number one pick in Cooper Flag, and I mean, their pedigree. They're well coached. John Shire, local legend. Y'all probably don't even know who that is, but I loved him. White assassin, cold as hell. You know.
Great White Hope. That's what, as he
Yeah.
said. All right. Well, to work out from there. So yeah, Duke. They're probably gonna. Yeah, they're gonna advance. Duke here, and I think it's Florida
Yeah.
and Auburn.
Hmm.
Florida and Auburn.
It depends, dude. It depends how both teams play.
I think
I
Florida. I think Florida on that.
I think Florida would win too.
Like I've been saying, Auburn. I mean, I brought it up. Once if they're struggling throughout the tournament and they reach a Florida, somehow get to Florida.
just know if Arkansas loses, Florida's got to play Tech before they even get to Auburn. Hey,
That's
hey,
true. That's true.
just know it's
That is
gonna
true.
be it's gonna be a dogfight. These whole next four games, dude. Like me breaking this down and me thinking about it logically, like these. So there's 8 games that are gonna happen between Thursday and Friday, and then there's gonna be 4 more games that are played on Saturday, Sunday. Dude, all of these games are gonna be so tight. Like we either made the right pick or we made the wrong pick because it's gonna be March and some crazy shit's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I don't know. I have a feeling Tech could weasel their way into it, just along with any of these other schools. So it's very easy to make a wrong pick on this, But
Yeah.
because it's March, so whatever. But okay, Auburn, Florida. I'm saying Florida. I'm casting my vote.
I'll take Florida too.
Yeah, I would
Well,
take Florida.
All right, we're all good on Florida. So that means for the championship, Florida,
Dude.
Duke. I think Duke probably wins that. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Well, there we go, boys. Duke wins. I'm pretty sure on everybody's prediction, anybody that I'm hearing, everybody's got Duke. I think it's a good prediction. I just want to see it. I want to see somebody beat them, bring them down. I want to see the upset that everybody's looking for. So I guess that's the type of guy I am. I find that entertaining.
You're
But
no, you sound like a fucking hater, is what you sound.
Oh god.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I mean, I like to see the big guys get taken down. You know, I like to see him punching up a little bit. I like a little
Yeah,
punch up.
yeah.
I don't like
And,
punching down. That's what Duke's doing year after year. They're just punching down. I
well,
think
I'm telling you,
I like
y'all watch out for tomorrow's game. Arizona's not gonna come out just playing like they played anybody else, dude. They're gonna come out and they're gonna come out swinging on Duke, bro. They're trying to win this game.
We'll see.
I
It
think
can be
Bama
done.
can give them a run for their money if they get past that. If they get past BYU, then they actually that could be a game too. You know, it's just like if they can keep it like manageable going into like the last 2-3 minutes, you know, then
Hey,
it's a game. But that's a game within itself, just trying to keep it. You
the
know,
main event.
see,
The
that's why
main
this.
the main event.
it's, it's making me hate them more and more and more.
Yeah, hey,
I
that's the
swear.
thing. That's the thing. The main event. He's that guy. I'm telling you.
I hate that nickname. The main event is.
That's raw as fuck.
It makes it
Talking
sound like
about
it's
Cooper
like,
Flag's nickname.
yeah,
Huh?
that's what he's talking about.
God,
It sounds
I
like
like Cooper, but
it sounds like a laser tag place.
it
Like
is a
some,
laser
It
tag.
is a
yeah,
laser tag place.
it's a pretty sure it's a bowling alley or something. That's what it sounds like. That's what it makes me think of whenever you say it.
The main event.
We'll see. Is he gonna leave this year?
Hey, at
Yeah,
17, he was on the cover of Sports Illustrated, just like LeBron. I'm telling you, he's him.
bro. Yeah, he's cold. I agree. He's cold, but is he gonna go into the NBA and walk in and be what the fuck LeBron was? I don't see that. Like, let's be realistic here. I don't see that shit at all.
I mean, dude, he played against the Olympic team this summer, and he was hooping against them boys.
I mean, I could see him, coming in and being like, kind of like maybe a Trey Young his first year, someone that's just a bucket. But I don't see him coming out and taking no team to the fucking playoffs. I don't see it, man.
I I think he's more of like a maybe like a young KG, Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. But I mean, that's good. Like realistically, though, if he leaves right now, he's going to be like the number one pick, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So that's probably going to land on him at like Washington or something like that. Maybe. I mean, so is that like obviously him
I
being
mean, we
the
don't
number
really
one
know
pick?
who's gonna have we don't know who's gonna have the pick, the first pick though. But I
No,
mean,
no,
yeah,
I'm not saying like that's the exact team that he's going to be going to. I'm just thinking about shitty teams. Most likely going
yeah,
to be a shitty situation going into it. You know, his rookie year, they're going to be
yeah.
building around him theoretically. So starting out, I don't see him going to the playoffs and stuff like this. Maybe playoffs, winning in the playoffs. No, I don't see that.
I mean,
Um,
honestly, somebody might give somebody up for him
Yeah, I was gonna say.
for the number one pick.
I was gonna say,
oh, do you
what
mean
if the
like
Mavs
trade like
find a way
trading
to
them?
fucking steal
Yeah,
him?
Mavs are dude. Are they legit tanking their franchise right now? Is that is that what they're doing or I don't
I mean,
understand.
as in who
if
though? Are we still talking about Washington?
No, I'm talking about
no
Dallas.
Dallas,
Dallas.
Ooh, fuck. I mean,
I've heard rumors about them trying to move to Las Vegas, and then I look at everything that they've done over this year, and I'm like, they're holding open tryouts for their team. That's what I don't know if that's real,
yeah,
but
that's not true.
but
There- Nobody's gonna walk in and play in the NBA.
nobody else is playing. They
Yeah,
don't have a body to put on the court.
they
Like they
bring
got
somebody up
like
from.
7 guys total from G League or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
they would sign somebody from a free agent or something before they fucking held tryouts and shit.
are the Mavs done though? Are they?
this year, yeah,
I'm
they're fucked.
I mean, are
I'm
they though?
talking
I mean,
about
Anthony Davis
five
came back.
seniors.
Dude, AD can't do shit by himself, bro. He's got Spencer Dinwiddie out there, and
Spencer
no
Dinwiddie's a
fucking
bucket though. Like,
yeah, like he's good,
He's
but
got a
he's
funny
no
name, but
fucking
he's actually
Kyrie.
yeah,
Kyrie's out too. So it's like, did he tear his
yeah, they're
ACL?
probably yeah.
That's like saying Braun and Iman Shumpert would have won a fucking ship. Like that's not happening without Kyrie.
I mean, bro, he carried them to. We're not finna get on this Braun topic
That
because we
is,
do.
hold on. That is kind of true what he just said. That is a little true.
What do you
I'm,
mean,
I'm,
bro?
I'm,
And what in 2017? In 2017, what happened? In
that,
2018, what happened? I mean, he carried
bro,
them
I'm not
boys.
just.
He
I'm
carried
not
them
Are you
just
saying
boys.
crediting
with or
LeBron.
without?
That's
Uh,
where you're getting
I,
this wrong.
Kyrie wasn't there.
who was at Cleveland
Yeah,
in
he wasn't there in
2018 and 2017?
2018. No, in 2017 he was. In 2018 he wasn't.
Okay, so
He carried that
who
2018 team with nobody but Kevin Love. Kevin Love was his next
Kev-
best player.
Kevin Love. I
they
mean,
had
Tristan
J.R.
Thompson's an
Smith, right?
offensive board. I mean, he's not a good player. He's not a good player, but he at least got offensive rebounds. You
They
know,
had J.R. Smith, right? Who
J.R.
were
Smith,
Hey,
Iman Shumpert. I
yeah,
mean,
he J.R. Smith. No disrespect to J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith though. J.R. Smith is like, you know what I'm saying. Like, remember in the game one when LeBron had 51, bro? He was fried out of his mind.
yeah.
Yeah.
That
He was.
that
Who
boy
was
ripped
their
it.
point guard though? Who was their like their
Matthew,
main
who do you think their point guard was?
Dellavedova?
No,
Dellavedova.
no, it wasn't
I thought
Dellavedova.
yeah,
It was
I thought
Dellavedova
Dellavedova
was
he was there with Kyrie.
2015,
Right.
2014.
I don't
It
fucking
was
know, bro.
hold on, it was fucking Braun, Kevin Love, uh maybe J.R. Smith, Iman Shumpert, and see, bro, that's the thing. That's the thing. You
I
don't
think it
even
was.
know. This
I
this
think it
team
was
was
Iman.
this team was
I think
so bad. This team was so bad, bro.
but you still had LeBron. And you had K Love. He could shoot. I mean,
Motherfuckers
don't
act
get me
like
wrong.
LeBron being on a team is just. Oh, you
It's
still had LeBron, motherfucker. That's a super team, LeBron. LeBron's a super team.
bro. I mean, fuck. Look at when he goes to the fucking Lakers, though, bro. I mean, he goes to the Lakers. He's got a fucking D. He's got fucking who's I can't think of his fucking name right now. The dude who was D'Angelo Russell. He's got D'Angelo Russell,
Oh
bro.
shit, dude, D'Lo. Yeah, dude,
You got
he's like that,
Reeves.
bro.
You
D'Lo's
got
He
like that, bro.
Reeves.
was. He was like
You
that. I
got
don't know why you're
Reeves.
being like that. He was fucking nice,
You
man.
Bro,
got
Reeves was
Reeves, dog.
undrafted. What are we talking about?
What are we
Oh, well,
talking about?
AR is a bucket now.
Are
He's
we
a
talking
bucket.
about?
He's a bucket, but he worked on that shit.
Are we talking about their
Yeah.
Are we talking about their bubble championship? Because that's fraudulent.
That was
That
how
championship that
You're gonna get him banned.
that
that bro. That was bro. What are you talking
that
about?
championship is fraudulent.
How
I mean, shit.
they were the
That's
best team.
basically
They
us.
were the best team prior to going to the bubble.
Like that's like if me and you had like a pickup tournament 1-on-1, me, you, and Brandon out in the backyard. That's what the bubble is. That's how insignificant the bubble
Right, I
was.
would still win that shit. Regardless
Let's
Absolutely
of
go.
not.
we was in a gym, I would still win that shit with
Absolutely
cancer.
not. No
With
cancer,
cancer.
Oh my god, he's
pre-cancer,
crazy.
post-cancer, during cancer, you lose every time, Hunter.
I'm yamming on him,
You
bro.
you
Yamming on him.
you have never been able to keep up with me on the court. On the field, I'll give you that. On
Anyways,
the court, that's a totally different discussion.
anyways, let's get back to this bubble shit. That was the best brand of basketball that people were playing, bro. Jamal Murray dropped like 5 50-point games. Or like Jamal Murray
Right.
hadn't played that good
Listen,
since.
people play really good during scrimmages. That's basically what it was.
It was a
It was, big,
scrimmage.
it was basically a little scrimmage that they had going on.
No, if Golden State would have won this shit, you'd be like, oh, Curry this, Curry that. No, but that's not what happened.
Hold on. Golden State and Stephen Curry only win real championships.
Right. So,
So that's like I don't even have to bring that up or even
so
talk
what
about
is
that
20?
because
What is 2017 and 2018?
I mean, Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Braun's a great player.
He got one. He
But
got one out of like 4. I
I'm
mean,
taking Game 6 Clay over
I
fucking LeBron.
hold on. Let me look something up real quick. I gotta look something up.
I'm playing, dude.
Go ahead,
Game 6
y'all
is
keep talking.
ass.
Y'all keep talking.
No, before
2017 and 2018, Kevin Durant going to Golden State to team up with 4 Hall of Famers just to beat LeBron? Just to beat LeBron. Come on.
I mean, but to be fair to KD's defense, he never had a chance to get a ship anywhere else. He don't even have one right now in
He
fucking
didn't?
Phoenix with Devin Booker.
He
I
didn't?
mean, with Russell Westbrook, bro, I love Russell Westbrook, but that motherfucker ain't winning nobody a ship. He turns the ball over way too much.
They were up 3-1 on Golden State.
It doesn't matter, bro.
What do you mean
We
it
played
doesn't
fucking
matter?
Steph Curry, bro. You play Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. They went for like fucking 80, I think, in Game 6.
Russell Westbrook was strapping that man, Stephen Curry. Kevin Durant's the one who didn't show up the rest of the series.
I mean, I wish I could say I disagree. I love Russ. I always will love Russ. He's
But
playing
I
good
agree
right
with
now in
you.
Denver.
I agree. I agree. But
I agree.
but Kevin Durant was the reason why they didn't win that. They lost 3 straight games.
I mean, yeah,
That
but
boy folded.
he's also playing Andre Iguodala, Steph Curry,
Hey,
fucking Klay Thompson,
hey, let me let me just go
and
ahead and say
Draymond Green.
this.
And Braun did it too, but
Let,
Braun's a lot more consistent than KD.
let me
Honest.
let me say something.
Go ahead.
Hey, up 3-1, up 3-1. Both of them have folded series 3-1 leads. Guess who's never done that? LeBron.
You know,
Oh my god,
talking
this
about
motherfucker
champion.
sound
Hey,
like
hey,
Shannon Sharp.
one sec. Talking about championships and everything like that. You know, talking about LeBron championships. I'm looking right here. He has 4 NBA championships, and I was
Right.
thinking, you know, he must have the most. You know, at least in today's game, right? No, actually, Stephen Curry has 4 championships as well. So if LeBron
Right.
is the GOAT of today's age, where's Steph Curry at exactly on that? Seems like
Right.
he's right
Right.
there. You
Right.
know,
Okay, now since we're looking at championships and all that hardware, how many finals MVP does Steph Curry have?
2.
No. He has 1.
I'm looking at it right now. 2-time NBA Most Valuable Player.
Oh, no.
2014,
He has
2015, 2015, 2016.
yeah, he has 2 MVPs, but how many finals
That's
MVPs does he have?
I'm look. It's in 2014, 2015, 2015, 2016.
He didn't win the
In,
finals MVP in 2014-15.
Hey, I think
Andre
no other.
Iguodala won it.
Oh, yep.
what are
Yeah,
we even
'cause
talking
that's
about? We're talking about NBA championships here, rings, hardware,
Yeah. Yeah,
right?
but there's a finals MVP, a
I
championship MVP.
There's also another statistic here. LeBron James had to go to 3 different teams to win that.
He's also won championships with 3
So
different teams. How many
he had
players
a
have done
team
that?
hop. So he had a team hop to make sure the situation was just right for him, so that he could win a championship. Steph Curry stayed, got drafted there, had a team built around him like a franchise should, and won
They have
championships there. Not 1, not 2,
they had 4
not
Hall of
3,
Famers on their team. What
4
are we
of them.
talking about? They get,
Who else is a Hall of Famer?
Draymond Green is a Hall of Famer first ballot.
First ballot?
that
First
motherfucker's he's a fucking Hall of Fame fucking boxer.
he's got the most too, but
He's-
but he is first ballot. He's a defensive he is a damn defensive player of the year, and he's about to win another one. He's 4-time Hall of Famer. He's first ballot.
Steph Curry's the only Hall of Famer on that team.
Bro,
Klay
Klay
Thompson's
Thompson.
first ballot too.
Yeah, Klay Thompson. That's crazy. You can't
And
snub
Kevin
him.
Durant. Andre Iguodala,
Unfortunately,
Andre Iguodala too. That's 5 Hall of
unfortunately,
Famers.
unfortunately, you know, if Klay Thompson didn't get injured, you know, kept going, maybe he reaches that Hall
You're
of Fame status. But
crazy.
Steph Curry's the only Hall of Famer that I'm looking at on the Golden State Warriors.
Dude, you're
And listen,
fucking.
and
You're,
I'm not even a fan. I'm not even a fan of the Golden State
dude,
Warriors.
dude,
I'm
you're
an OKC
fucking.
fan. I'm an
This dude right
OKC
here,
fan.
man. He is the biggest fucking liar.
I
Dude,
am a Thunder fan.
bro, they're
I
gonna
In
am
high
ban
school, you were
stinkbait
in
because of this
college.
fucking lie right here.
I have always been an OKC fan,
You're,
and I am
dude,
just
dude,
I'm on the
dude,
outside looking in right now.
bro.
And
Steph Curry, hey,
I,
Steph Curry is deeper in Jordan Ross's throat than he's ever been Aisha Curry's throat. That's
God.
where we're at right now.
that's over the line right there, Hunter. Over the line. We don't talk like that on
What?
Sting.
Wow.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Aisha Curry is interesting.
So do you seriously don't think that Klay Thompson's a Hall of Famer?
No, I'm joking. Yes, Clay is
Okay.
one of the greatest shooters of all time.
Okay. I was
He's right there with Steph. Yes, I think Steph is just like a degree better, but I mean,
shooter.
Steph is way
I think it's
better.
like 1-2. I think it's 1-2. Steph, Clay.
Oh,
I think Steph
we're
is way
we're talking about
better.
shooter.
But if we're to be honest with you though, Steph takes a lot more
Yeah.
like shots than
Are we
like
talking? Yeah. I mean, it just depends on the way you're looking at it. I think if we're talking about pure, are we talking about like pure shooter? It's Steph Curry. I mean, he can shoot off the dribble and. But if we're like
yeah, but
stand
Clay
still, I
can
mean, they're
too.
if they're like
Clay,
stand
like,
still, I mean, they're like both like insanely tough.
is there anybody that? I mean, right now in the league, right now, everybody's trying to shoot threes and everything, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of like where the game is kind of transitioned to. Is there anybody that's going to be able to give this guy
Trey
a run
Young.
for his money? You think Trey's the guy?
I think
Trey or
Trey's.
Luka.
Ooh,
I want Trey
mean,
to win. Who else did you say? I'm sorry.
Luka.
Luca?
yeah.
Bro, he fucking is crazy. He's like he reminds me of Steph, except for he's just 250 fucking pounds.
Right, but he's not like shooting them. I mean, just
He
like
is shooting off the dribble, bro. He
no,
pulls
no,
up
no.
crazy
I'm not.
shit and it goes
Yes,
in.
he's able. Like he's got the skill to be able to get that. Like to be able to shoot like Steph does. Yes. Does he do it as consistently as Steph? Like I'm talking like stat wise. Is anybody going to be able to catch up stat wise to Steph?
I mean,
10,
maybe
10 years
LeBron.
down the road.
Maybe LeBron.
Maybe. You give him 10 more years, he might be able to get it
Oh,
done. What about
oh
Bronny?
my
Let's
God.
talk
Bron-
Bronny.
Now, now there's some haters. There's some haters, and I feel like I know where Jordan's gonna be. But I'm rocking with Bronny. I think he's a freak.
Haters in the building.
He's good. He just will never be the same caliber player his dad was.
Oh, I mean,
let's not
nobody
even talk about
expects that. Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
not talk about him being the same caliber. Let's just talk about him being a NBA player. Okay?
Yeah.
At first, I was like, yeah, I don't really see this at all. Now, I'm saying, yeah, I don't really see it. Still. I mean, 39 points in the G League, I could do that on my fucking off day, on my lunch break. You know what I'm saying? So,
Jordan, you couldn't play. Jordan, you couldn't play 39 minutes in the G League. Your ass would, after 2 up and downs of the court, your ass would. Yeah.
All right.
No,
I see him being a good role player. That's best.
I think he could be Drew Holiday.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that comparison.
I think he could
Realistically,
be
that's a good comparison.
Yeah, I don't think he needs to try to be anything. I mean, bro, people forget, like, bro, he was a McDonald's All-American. Like, he scored 15 points in a McDonald's All-American game with nothing but NBA talent on the court. You know what I mean? So,
I guess another question that I want to ask, Bronny, he's got the potential to be an NBA player. Yes, he keeps doing what he's doing. Yes, 100%. He can play. He's not going to be a superstar. Maybe because of his name,
he's already a superstar. He's already a superstar.
But has he earned that superstar status though?
Not yet.
Honestly.
No,
I think Bryce is going to be better than Bronny, being
yeah,
honest
That's
with
what I
you.
was
he's
gonna
going to
ask. I was gonna
Arizona too.
ask.
Yeah, Bryce is going to be fucking raw, dude.
Yeah,
He's like that already, and I think he's a junior in high school.
he's a senior. He's the best shooter
Is he?
out of all the Jameses, and he's already 6'6". I think if
Yeah,
he
he's
gets like a
huge.
couple inches taller, he's gonna be a dog.
Yeah.
Do you think he's gonna play like a forward position? Especially
Uh,
if he gets a
he'll
few inches taller, then yeah.
Yeah, he'll probably start off like LeBron did as a two, and I think he'll end up being like a small forward,
Right. Okay.
like a
I
three.
gotcha. And
He'll end
he
up filling
was.
out pretty good.
Yeah,
He's already a little bit bigger, but he'll be big like Braun is. I think that's where Bronny lacks a lot of that stuff. Is he's not swole as fuck like LeBron is.
yeah,
Bryce is
He
already
does.
pretty big.
Bronny does look athletic though, and he
yeah.
gets around the court very well too.
You
So
know, if he would have if he'd have played it like football, I think that I would think that would have been his sport because I think
I think
he
he could have been like a safety, a DB,
yeah maybe a
possibly a wide receiver or something like that.
yeah receiver or corner or something. He would because he's freaky athletic.
Yeah,
That dude
exactly.
can hit his head on the rim, and he's like 6'2". So
Does LeBron have any other kids, or
yeah,
is
he's got a
this
daughter, Zuri.
daughter? Okay, she's probably gonna be good too. Shit. OU just snagged the number one recruit for
Lubbock,
women's basketball
yeah,
out of Lubbock.
Bryce.
Yeah, so
Oh.
that's good things. Good things
yeah.
ahead. I don't know
Well,
how
she's
much NIL money we paid her, but
1.5 million.
yeah.
could have been a
She
new
flipped
wide
a
receiver.
recruit. She was a UT recruit, Jordan. So you should be pretty happy
No,
about
no, no.
that. She was
I'm
going
happy
to
about
UT.
it. I think it'll be good. That's good for
I
us.
I don't know how Texas Tech didn't get her. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, in
Because she wanted
Lubbock.
to play for a contender. We suck ass at women's basketball. Our boys basketball is cold, but our women's sports they kind of always have sucked.
Yeah, but
We
dude,
have
if you
some pretty
got
good.
you got somebody like that in your backyard, bro, you should be throwing everything in the world at them. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
but we don't as far as what I know, like yeah, our men's basketball players and our men's football team, we pay them out the ass. But as far as the women go, I couldn't even tell you if women get paid NIL money at
It's
Texas
like
Tech.
OU, bro. OU should have got Josh Jacobs when he was in Norman. He went to high school in Norman. They should have got Josh Jacobs, and they
Yeah,
fucking didn't even recruit him, and he went to Alabama.
there's a
And
lot of guys that. Yeah, there's a lot of guys that I've heard like do interviews that said that they were always like OU fans or whatever it was growing up, but they never got recruited or anything. So, like Jameis Winston said that, so he ended up going to Florida State
Florida
instead.
State.
And I was like, that's a miss right there. I mean, he won
Yeah,
Heisman, won a championship at Florida State. He definitely could have done that, for us. But
I mean,
yeah,
this kind of feeds in though a little bit to the podcast that we talked earlier this season when we had Vontae on, the dude that played. You remember Vontae?
yeah.
Yeah, dude, he was a fucking dog. He goes and he visits Nick Saban, but OU isn't recruiting. Like that's fucking
Right.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I mean, I wish I could do the recruiting myself. We would win championships. But honestly, I don't even know how it goes nowadays because it's like, it's NIL shit.
Basically, he pays me more.
If you had a kid though, legit, put yourself in the position of, I guess, like a head coach or whatever, and you're talking to a kid, like a 16-year-old kid, trying to get him to come to your school. And he's asking you for like NFL money before he even comes on campus.
I mean, they do it already, so
they
I mean,
do it already.
yeah.
I would hit his ass
I
with
mean, I'd be like, all
see
right,
you later.
yeah. I mean, personally, I wouldn't kiss up like to these kids because I feel like if there's drama in the recruiting process, it's gonna be drama,
Yeah.
throughout the season. It's gonna come back up, especially if they can leave,
Yeah, like
right after the season's over.
I think that Archie Manning did it the perfect way, bro. He didn't, or the linebacker at Oklahoma. I can't think of his fucking name, but he was
Dutchman.
yeah, dude. He gave all of his money away to his teammates.
Yeah. With his
Like,
NIL money, he gave it to like the like redshirt freshmen and shit like that.
yeah,
Pretty sure.
he knew that he was about to make like so much money in the next year that he's not going to need this little bit of money. He's going to give it to teammates that probably need it. Like that's the type of player that you want on your team. I mean, you don't want somebody who's going to be, oh, let me get $8 million and doesn't fucking play. Like, I mean,
Yeah, no,
Carson Beck.
that's what I
Carson
was
Beck,
thinking.
yeah,
That's what I was
he's the
thinking of too.
perfect. That motherfucker is driving a Lamborghini and he is a glorified car salesman. There's nothing wrong with being a car salesman, but that
Nothing wrong.
motherfucker should play in the NFL and he's trash.
He's not gonna be in
Yeah.
the NFL. No, there's like
He'll be in the NFL.
honestly, no, he won't, dude.
Yes, he
What
He'll
the
be
will.
on
fuck are
fucking
you talking about?
Pornhub. That's where the fuck he's gonna be at, showing dick print on fucking
Yeah, he
Snapchat.
did. Yeah.
God damn.
I forgot about that. I like randomly think of that.
You randomly think of his dick print, Jordan?
yeah. As soon as I'm going to bed, I'm like,
Fuck.
fuck, that was
I have
nasty.
not seen his dick
Anyways,
print, so
if you go on Google, it's on Google.
I seen he cheated on his Haley Cavender, his girlfriend.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, if
Good.
she wants, never mind. Have a
Ah,
girlfriend.
yeah, go ahead and pipe that down.
Yeah.
No, that is crazy that he did that. But I mean, he's already in Miami. I'm sure there's plenty of fun around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
But he'll
he'll
be
be
in the
okay.
NFL. He'll be in the NFL though.
No, where the fuck? Like, huh? He doesn't even like football, bro.
No.
He
doesn't.
will 100% be in the NFL. We can make a bet on it right now.
I could see him going. I don't see him lasting though.
Yeah, I mean,
At all.
I'm not saying he's going to last. I'm just saying he will. He'll get drafted. Somebody will take a chance on him.
Yeah.
I just don't, for the life of me, know why. I'm not going to take that bet because I wouldn't put it past some of these NFL GMs. Like at least as like a project, second
Yeah.
string type of guy, see if he develops into anything else. But if I'm an NFL GM, there is no way in hell that I am taking him. There's just no way.
The
I don't
Eagles
see.
are-
I don't. Yeah, no. You know what I was very surprised by? There's a lot of trades going on, especially a lot for quarterbacks and stuff. Nobody actually. Cleveland took Kenny Pickett.
Apparently,
But
Cleveland's proposing
listen-
something to Dallas.
Yeah, they're trying to take Dak. But listen,
Let him. I'm not a
Let 'em.
Cowboys fan. Let them take him.
Let me ask you guys this: Do y'all know who Tanner McKee is? Nobody knows who that is. Tanner McKee. He was a Stanford quarterback a couple years ago.
Okay.
Nobody knows who. All right, dude. He was our third string quarterback. He was behind Kenny Pickett. He was 100% better than Kenny Pickett. Like way better than Kenny. Nobody's taking him. That is the perfect project right there. Like for real. He is the sleeper of the free agency. If anybody needs a quarterback, Tanner McKee is that guy. Like at least for a second string. And if you need him, that guy could definitely be there for you. Now, Cleveland is trying to get or propose a trade for Dak. As an
Fucking
Eagles,
do it.
no.
Let him go.
As an
And pay
Eagles fan, I say keep Dak. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing
Fuck
good,
you.
Dallas. You're doing good. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. I
Bro,
don't think
they-
Jerry Jones gives him up.
$60 million fuck up.
Yep.
He literally
Jerry
robbed the bank.
It's Jerry Jones. How do you extend Dak's contract like that? But you haven't even begun to talk about getting Micah Parsons off his fucking rookie contract. I think he's still on it. If I'm not mistaken. But
Mike is coming to Philly. You know that
Dude,
Micah knows
I
that.
can't stand you. He's not going to Philly, bro. If we let Micah go,
If
we
we're
better
not,
be we
if
better be getting fucking what Abdul Carter. That's all I gotta say.
Abdul Carter, okay, it's either Micah or Abdul Carter. He's
I'm
either
taking
going to.
Abdul.
All right, so we'll take Micah. We didn't get Miles Garrett. A lot of
They're
our
not
defense
getting
is
Micah
gone.
Parsons, bro. They already got hella talent, bro. They're not gonna be able to pay him
A
too.
lot of people, a lot
They're
of
gonna have to
people
pay
said we
Jalen
wouldn't get
Carter. They're
Saquon.
they're not gonna be able to pay Jalen Carter if they get Micah Parsons.
And I like Jalen Carter. He's
And
young.
Jalen
Jalen
Carter
Carter
should.
is
Jalen,
more
hold on,
important
hold on.
than Micah
Jalen
Parsons.
Carter. I understand that. That is very true. But Jalen Carter is on a rookie contract right now.
But he
Now,
won't be in
now,
he
now,
won't be in another
now.
year.
I know that. So who's to say we don't sign a 1-year deal with Micah Parsons?
Micah Parsons is not signing no 1-year deal, bro. He's trying to get that
Why
bag
not?
because he wants that bag.
He would get a bag with the 1-year deal,
They're
and
gonna
then the
sign him.
very
They're gonna
next
sign him
year
to 1 year fucking 30 mil.
we'll go 2 years. Why not?
Dude, he gets paid like Max Crosby does. Dude, he's
Yeah,
fucking dominant. Max Crosby just got, I think, what, 40K a year?
40 probably. Yeah, probably like 40 m's a year. Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, 40 M's is what I meant, not 40K, bro. Yeah, this motherfucker, Micah's gonna get
I
paid.
get 40K a year. Max Crosby gets 40 million a year.
My bad, guys, my bad.
No, I'm just joking. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Let's go back to does Dak go to Cleveland? I don't see Jerry Jones actually saying yes to that.
Jerry
I mean,
Jones. Jerry Jones a fucking moron.
if they give us a
That's what
second
I'm
round
saying.
pick.
No, it'd have to be a first-round pick, bro.
No, that's what I mean. First pick, first round, second pick. But I think they got to give up more. You know, I don't think
Yeah,
Jerry.
they'd have to give up more. I would do it in a fucking heartbeat and
Well, if you think
and I would
about
get
it,
Cam Ward and I would get Cam Ward in a fucking heartbeat.
so
He's
you're
gone.
saying you wouldn't go with Dak. You would leave Dak in that discussion at the table.
I would
And
be like, look, if I was Cleveland, if I was fucking Jerry Jones, I would tell him we just want this is all we want. We want the second pick. That's it. And we'll give you Dak.
Second
Now,
pick and a cornerback.
yeah, and now they're not now. Yeah, and give us a fucking quarterback or something. Fucking Dorian Thompson Jr. or some shit.
no, Dorian Thompson Robinson is at the Eagles now.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. That just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, fuck it. We'll take Deshaun Watson. Fuck it. Get rid of Dak's bitch ass.
All right. Well, Deshaun. I mean,
Seriously.
He's
Is
catching another
Seriously.
case in Dallas, but I mean,
do y'all
fucking
really think that he would be accepted in Dallas?
Deshaun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get
No.
rid of Dak. Get rid of
think
Dak.
about it. Listen. It's a
Yeah.
little bit deeper. It's deeper than that. Deeper than just football. You saw how they reacted. Like,
Dude,
just
that was 5 years ago, bro, and I don't think he did none of that shit. So that's just my personal opinion. I just think they were fucking mad at him because he was holding out on them.
It's like fucking 33 women.
Yeah, but
That's a lot. I mean, that's a lot of people to be mad at you. You know,
dude, yeah, I think
why are they so mad? Why are they so mad, Sean?
I think the Texans. I think the Texans organization paid those women to be like, all right, he doesn't want to fuck. He wants to hold out on us. Fuck him. We're gonna pay.
Dang, you think?
I think
think
it's
it's a-
deeper. I think it's deeper than that. Now
It's way
I don't
deeper
know,
than that. Okay. No, I like this. Keep going.
bro. I think the Houston Texans was like, okay, you don't want to fucking play for us. You don't want to fucking play for us. You're too good for us. Bam. We're gonna pay these fucking women because it never happened until he was like, okay, I'm not gonna play for y'all. I'm ready to get traded or whatever the fucking case may be. Send me wherever else. But I'm not gonna play for y'all. And then all of a sudden, now that he's holding out, all these women come forward. That's just
That
my
would be
personal opinion, bro.
no. I got you. That's a pretty big scandal. It's a pretty damn big scandal right there.
Now, I
Well,
mean, what,
it sucks. It sucks really because I would have personally wanted to have Jameis Winston rather than Deshaun Watson and the first round pick. If that's me speaking as a Cowboys fan and what I'd like to see, I would personally rather take Jameis Winston. I think he played better than Deshaun Watson did all year. But that's just
I
me.
like Jameis. I'm a Jameis fan. Yeah, him at Dallas, I would have been like, it would have been weird to see. Been a little
bro?
weird to see.
Jameis at Dallas would have been a national treasure. Come on.
It would have been great. But they also have Dallas seems like a little bit of a shithole right now. You got that new head coach. What is the direction in this next year? I think it's kind of like a tank year, you know? So it's like if it is a tank year, who really wants to go there? You know?
CeeDee Lamb just restructured his contract, so I think they're gonna pick somebody else up.
Yeah.
They really fucked up, bro. They should have got DK, bro.
Well, they should get rid of Dak. Dak is the main culprit.
Bro,
But
honestly, bro, like Cleveland, you could fuck around and get you could probably fuck around and get a quarterback, and you could probably fuck around and get a first round pick and a receiver from them,
Yeah.
or a
from
tight
Cleveland?
end.
From
Oh,
Cleveland.
yeah, from Cleveland. Okay. Well,
I think that the problem is, bro, the problem with Dallas is that Jerry Jones is not signing anybody from free agency that's worth more than $5 million a year. And it's fucking stupid. We could have got Derrick Henry last year for $8 million. He goes and plays in Baltimore, and bro rushes for 1,200 yards and looks like Derrick Henry from 5 years ago, like he just entered the league, bro. I mean, the dude was literally running through everybody. And then we wanted to go with Rico fucking Dowdle. Okay.
so do y'all think Ashton Genty would? So they're probably not even going to try to get a running back or anything. They're probably just going to be quarterback focused if they don't get rid of Dak already. Right?
What pick did they got in the draft this year?
Like 12, I'm pretty sure.
13 or 12, yeah. 12 or 13.
I mean,
But
they could
Genty's
probably,
going at 7. Guarantee it.
who?
To who?
Genty, he's going to the Raiders, bro. I promise you he's going to the fucking Raiders with Pete Carroll.
Dude, the Raiders, well, they just got Geno, didn't they?
Yeah. They got a lot of pieces. They got Tyler Lockett.
Didn't DK just go there?
No,
DK
he
was
went to
a
the
good-
Steelers.
DK went to the Steelers, that's right. Wasn't there somebody else who went to Oakland?
Tyler Lockett.
Does just Lockett? Okay, my bad.
I think
All
it
right.
was. Well, they already had Brock Bowers, and then they had that one receiver. I can't think of his name. I think we talked about it one time on the podcast. But he's a pretty solid guy.
I like Geno being there. I think that's very interesting. I liked him at Seattle too. I think that was kind of his rebirth. I've always liked him since West Virginia. So
Where is
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp gonna go?
Seattle. He went to Seattle.
Did
Did
he
he?
already go?
Yeah, he got signed to a deal at Seattle. I guess he's playing with Sam Darnold now, but I think they're kind of fucked, bro. Personally,
Dude, I think this
Sounds
NFL,
like it,
I think
yeah.
this NFL offseason's been crazy.
Not as crazy as last year. I feel like last year was a little bit crazier. But
Bro, fucking
more to come. More to come though.
Russell Wilson to the Giants.
That's
Dude, I could have.
still. I
I
thought they were
don't.
gonna get Shador.
I thought.
Shador can, but you're paying Russell already.
I'm just
Wow.
a Shadur hater. Not necessarily a hater. I just don't see the hype, bro. I don't see it.
he kind of played like shit, honestly, bro. I say the same thing. Do I think he has the potential to be fantastic? He's Deion Sanders' son. You'd be like saying Bronny doesn't have the potential to be a great player. He's gonna have the chance to be a good player. The only thing is like, I didn't see it out of him in college. He had also Travis Hunter to throw the ball to every fucking play, and all these 5-star players that are like, oh, I want to come play for Coach Prime. Well, you got the best recruiting class in the Big 12, and you still can't win the Big 12. I
Yeah.
mean, speaks for itself, but
He's staying at Colorado? Is Colorado going to be any? Julian Newman looked pretty good, but I don't even think he's going to be. I just saw him in some a couple of throws during their spring practices and stuff, or whatever it is right now.
Yeah.
But I don't think that he's going to be that starting quarterback next year. Do y'all think that Colorado's going to be any better this next year? That now that Prime is going to stay.
I mean,
I
I
think
don't
that,
think losing 2 players is really going to hurt them, to be honest with you.
I think that it seems like they're in an upward trajectory.
Yeah, I
They
think
look.
they're all right.
He looks to
I
be
think they're
doing
gonna be
pretty
all
good.
right. I don't see him winning the Big 12 still, but I can
Yes,
see him being all right.
I feel like the
dude.
Big 12 is kind of open. Anybody can get in.
Sam Levitt's still at Iowa State, so
Are you talking about Arizona State?
or Arizona State. My bad, said Iowa State. But
I mean,
Sam
Arizona
Levitt's pretty
State,
good.
they came out of nowhere last year and won it. So, well, won the Big
They
12
still
at
got that
least.
receiver there.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
the Indian guy.
Yeah, Cam Scattaboo. I mean, but besides that, I mean, they lost him, but he was really kind of their whole team.
Yeah,
Is he going to be anything?
Dude,
5th round
honestly,
pick.
bro, I think he's gonna be okay. I know he's
I think
slow, but I mean, a straight line speed in football, and it's like I don't. It's not that important. So
his
I
cuts
think
and
he's gonna be
everything
all
are pretty
right.
good. He's hard to bring down, it looks like.
He reminds me a little
Uh,
bit of Marshawn Lynch.
I agree.
smaller version, but yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's small. He's super compact. I mean, he's got a low center of gravity. I mean, he's a good football player, dude.
We'll see how he does. Hopefully, he does good.
What do you think
Uh,
about Trav, guys? What do y'all think about Travis Hunter? How good is he gonna be in the NFL now since he's playing on, I guess, in a league with people up to his par, which he was if
Up
he
to
would have
his
been in the
par.
SEC. He would have been if he was playing in the SEC, but I mean,
He's
the Big
playing.
12 is a good show.
He's
I
playing.
think. Sorry, go ahead, brother.
No, you're good. You're good. Go.
No, I was just gonna say I think it kind of depends on whatever position that he's mainly at. If he's at cornerback, which that's where I think he should be. He got burnt a couple of times by not no name receivers, but kind of that Aomana or whatever from Stanford absolutely torched him all game long, and that's just a
Colorado State
random.
receiver torched him too.
Exactly. So I mean, if no name like random receivers like that can do that to him, I think he's going to have his good days and his bad days, and because of that, I think that he will kind of just fall in the pack of the rest of the DBs in the NFL. I don't think he's going to be that special, but he'll be valuable though still. So, what do you
I
guys
see
think?
him being comparable to like a Trayvon Diggs. One good year, done. That's
They're
all.
kind of like downhill from there,
Yeah.
right?
I mean,
Well, I mean, I don't know. Trayvon Diggs went off that one year. I mean, he had
he
like
did tear his ACL too, so like we really haven't got to see him play much since that year. So we'll see
that
this
will
year.
put your career trajectory down, that ACL
Yeah,
tear for sure. So
but I mean, speaking on Travis Hunter, I think he's a super good athlete. I think if I was him, I think the smart position would be for him to play receiver. Um, I think he's a little small to play corner. That's my opinion. But I think if he goes out there and tries to play both ways, and I mean, when he was at Colorado and playing in the Big 12 and at Jackson State and and all that, he could play both ways because he was just a little bit better than them guys. Now he's playing with guys better than him. He's not gonna be able to do
Right.
that. He's not gonna be able to do that.
I don't see it in two ways either. No, I think everybody's in agreement with you on that. But
Look,
maybe as like a utility player on a couple of like design plays,
yeah,
But other than that, maybe like a
maybe,
Julius or like Peppers,
yeah.
or
think
whatever his name
about
was.
think about if if you were having to guard DK Metcalf, and then then you're going to have to line up against who's the corner for fucking the Steelers?
Well, they just got Darius Slay, so
Darius
Pretty
Slay. Take
disappointed
him.
about that one.
Yeah, think about that game that you would have to have if he was playing every single play. There's no way he's playing that game. DK Metcalf, first off, is going to kill him. He is
yeah.
going to beat the shit out of him. And like seriously, he's going to be like,
I
dude,
will.
your girlfriend, your girlfriend is cheating on you. He's going to talk shit to him the whole game. Not to mention he's going to be punching the shit out of him.
Yeah, him and George Pickens would be a horrible fucking combo. And especially if he goes to somebody like the Browns, he's getting his fucking ass beat like
Dude.
2 times,
Two
bro.
times a year, yeah.
Oh my gosh. No way, bro. No way he's playing both sides of the ball. That's what he wants to do. He wants to do that. And it's not going to happen.
But
Right.
he's not considering also how good how good these motherfuckers are, bro. When you're guarding Zay Flowers on one side of the ball, if he goes to, let's say he goes to the Browns, he's guarding Zay Flowers on one side of the ball. After he's done
Tackling
guarding,
Derrick Henry.
yeah, tackling Derrick Henry, and then you're gonna go try to play offense and try to fucking run on Humphrey, I think is his name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Marlon Humphrey.
yeah, he's gonna get fucked up in the NFL. He can't do it, bro.
I
He
think
can't
I
do it.
think I mean he could play corner. I think he's a little small. He's got super good feet, super good hands. He's a good athlete and everything. I think where he's gonna I think he'll play receiver. I think that's where he's gonna play. But I don't know.